Boys, come back first.
During the first 3 months, I was rushed to ER 6 times. 2 times mastitis, 4 times bladder infections. It's simply because he's the type of baby that if you move and you're not beside him, he wakes up. And most of the times what I do is for him to sleep like long hours. As long as I'm beside him, he doesn't wake up. So that means if he's sleeping for 4 hours, I would hold my pee. And I have autonomic dysreflexia. So I'm already like, I would feel I have palpitations, I have goosebumps, my blood pressure is up. But all for the sake of not waking him up, I would bear that. So that's why I had 4 trips to the ER. When I had my first child, the nurses and the doctor was actually very helpful, giving me information of how to take care of the baby, about breastfeeding, things like that. But these are information that is provided to most mothers. So the challenge was I wasn't really provided more information about breastfeeding for people with spinal cord injuries. And it's interesting because I only learned more about breastfeeding for people with spinal cord injuries when I had my second child. And that's when we transferred here in Vancouver. My firstborn was born in Toronto, and my second was born here in Vancouver. So when I met a doctor in GF Strong, Dr. Krashikov, and we talk about breastfeeding, and he informed me that if you're not producing milk, it's not a surprise because of your level of injury. You're not supposed to produce a lot of milk or milk at all. Then I was shocked because I said, I didn't even know that I'm not supposed to produce a lot of milk. And I had my first experience with my firstborn was I keep pumping and pumping milk to my frustrations of 2 hours and no milk is coming out. And nobody told me that I'm not supposed to produce a lot of milk. So yeah, I wish there were more information provided for women with spinal cord injury. And my advice is no matter what level of injury that you have, I think the first month would be okay to try breastfeeding just so that babies can have that colostrum part and the bonding, the physical bonding with the baby. But if it really doesn't work for you, don't be ashamed of not being able to breastfeed. Like we all have our limitations. If breastfeeding is not really for you, then it's fine. I'm open to being that resource person that they can always reach out anytime during their journey being a mom while they're breastfeeding, while they're taking care of their kids. That way they won't struggle. They won't struggle on their own like I did. Like it was pretty much challenging for me to be on my own and not being able to talk to anybody. Yeah, so yeah, I can be that resource person if somebody would need me.